shadows where the silence speaks. I walk the line where the lost souls seek, with whispers of hope and a guiding light. I'll search the dark, bring the truth to light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find a way, I'll draw you near. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. My hope and hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the love. And hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night.
You almost
For
made
every
it.
lost soul, I'll bring back the light.
Okay. I can't figure this out. Okay. Hold on. There we go. I think I got it. Sorry. This is the restream. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. So can you guys hear me okay? Hey guys. I know I'm late. I've been procrastinating today because I'm tired. Only had a few hours of sleep, so we'll see how we do. And then so I guess I'm gonna go. Guess I'm doing this here tonight. I'm not even sure we were gonna have that many people. And then tomorrow, I'll probably do TikTok. Oh no, I have to take Neptune up to get his beak trimmed tomorrow. So, oh, where'd my QR code go? Hold on, I'm missing the QR code. 1 second. There you go. So that just makes it easier. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it. I figured it out. I know it's super late. I've been procrastinating because I'm tired. So I'm just doing the mini intuitive guidance tonight. It's a little bit cheaper than normal. And then tips are always appreciated. I've got a lot to take care of, so I'm probably gonna be I'm going to do live here tonight. Probably TikTok tomorrow and Sunday. I'm not sure, but I got to do something Sunday too. Ashley, I did a community post about that. I'm not done with Emily yet, so when I get to it, I will. But right now, I've got to take care of my own life, unfortunately. As much as I would love to just do readings, which is why I cut back on my private readings, I have so much to take care of that I have to do lives. As much as, and I'm only one person, I only have so much energy, but I'm not really pulled to that case. I'm not done with Emily yet. So, once I'm done with Emily, then we'll see where I'm pulled next. Spirit leads me. I don't decide where I go. Not meant to work every case. But yeah, I posted about this on the community page. I'm actually thinking of going up to where Emily was found. I just got to find somebody from Arizona to go with me and get my stuff situated first. So yeah, it's scrolling across the bottom, guys. Scrolling across the bottom. So then when you after you send it, let me know, and then I'll put you on the list. Get my little handy dandy paper out here. I'm coughing a lot all of a sudden. Oh. I'd like to know where my pens disappear to and why they quit working on me. It's kind of crappy. Everything's scrolling across the bottom. The link tree's up there at the QR code, but also in the description box. So, and you can always find my link tree in my bio of YouTube. Like if you go to my YouTube and you go to the more, it shows everything there. So, okay. All right. And as you well, the thing was that she was just put there. She didn't die there. So, actually there was a guy that wasn't alive there. I haven't heard about another girl. So, I don't want to put what city I'm in, but I'm a few hours from Phoenix. So, cuz there's crazies out there, you know what I mean? I'm about an hour and a half from Tucson. That's where I got to take Neptune tomorrow. His vet's in Newton. Oh, yeah, I know there's about 30 people missing from there. I don't know if it's related to that home or not. That doesn't not the way it comes in unless there's something I'm missing. Which there's other ways I want to channel. I just haven't had the chance to do it. My life has been freaking nuts the last like few weeks and like nuts. And like I posted just a little bit of what's going on and so like I haven't even been on here. I'll be able to work as much as I need to take care of everything I need to. So unfortunately, that's why I've got to kind of do this and catch up. Once I get caught up, then I'm gonna do another reading on her once I have the extra energy. So okay, yeah, get with her and see. I don't know why I'm being pulled there because it's not like that's where it happened at or anything. I'm not really sure. I don't know what's gonna happen. I've never been on location, so I have to go see. It's like one of those things. Like I don't know why. I don't even know if it's a good idea. I don't even know if we'll get more. Hi, Miss Gloria. Oh. Killing me. You'll feel like your back needs some crack, but it's not cracking. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, Chloe Jade was the one that sent Venmo. Okay. I want to get the list going first so that I don't get interrupted. It tends, then I lose my train of thought. My ADHD takes over. Yeah, like I said, all the ways to reach me are Linktree. So if she is, just email me or whatever, or message me. Everything's there. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one, and they said something about ties to Phoenix, which I thought was interesting because that came in the reading. So I don't know if that's the same one though that I saw, but I didn't know if they went missing from the same home. So I don't know that one. Like I'm so drawn to it, but it's like so confusing at the same time because I think there's a lot of energies involved. So I'm trying different things to get clear because sometimes readings are clearer than sometimes cases are clearer than others. And I'm trying to think about, like, I don't. So when I was doing live readings, like when I did Idaho 4, when I like had a sitter, I mean, it worked really good if we look at Idaho 4, right? And all the things that I got that don't even think about walking across the computer. Anyways, all the things that I got that, like, you know, is probably the best readings I've ever done, right? So the energy was there. It was great. The only thing is that I also picked up mind, like I also mind read. And so like Ethan's reading ended up kind of getting messed up a little bit because of that. So I don't really know, like, if I want to bring that back and kind of try to do it differently or what. Not really sure. What are you doing, baby? She's saying hi tonight. What? Yeah, I don't know, Ashley. I don't know why I feel the pull there. I don't understand why I'm so drawn to her case. It just feels like the same stuff is coming in that came in Delphi. And like it was an interconnect back then with the truck drivers and stuff, because like similar stuff I got. I don't know. Like I said, cases choose me. I don't choose them. And if I feel a real pull to them, there's a reason for it. So I don't know. I'm trying to. I know with this one, like Spirit wants me to drum while I channel, but not doing that live. I have to figure out how exactly that's gonna go. So, dang girl, we gotta change your shirt. It got dirty. Whoop! Don't fall. Careful. Careful as you check things out. So yeah, that's, I know, and I don't know how it's gonna feel or what the reason. Like I might not get anything. It might not be anything. You know what I mean? So someone's exploring tonight instead of sleeping on the couch. Tracy, just fly out here already. Get on one of your unicorns and fly. What are you doing? You look funny because your butt's naked and I gotta change your shirt. I had one already for her and she's just been so running around wild. I haven't changed it yet. I gotta wash this one. She needs some more like that. I know. Her legs. She's so like, she's exploring tonight. She's everywhere tonight. She was on top of the hedgehog cage. She was on top of the shelf. Then she fell, and then she's been running in circles, and now she's over here. She's just wild tonight. So, yeah, she walks so funny. What you doing, baby? What you doing? Let's see if I can put the camera down a little bit so you guys can see her, because she's a little small, so the camera's not catching her. Oh, there you are. It was Mesa, I think, like off of 60 and one of the national forests out there. No, not on the computer. You always have a thing with that. Nope, not on the computer. Ah! See, here you go. Now I always think you're gonna knock me out. She is, but she keeps wanting to get on the computer. One day I came home, she was laying across it. I was like, oh yeah. No wonder my things are missing on it. And I think I lost most of my pictures when my phone died, so hopefully not, but what do you want, baby? Are you making your debut? I mean, shoot, I might not get anything. I don't even know what the reason is for it. Oh, there she goes, right off and running. She's getting a little bit braver to go in the cat room. She's kind of like, she doesn't want to. So she's still dog cat. She's kind of like tolerating the cats more, but not best friends yet. Jesus. Ew, I had to crack out another energy drink. I felt a lot of energy this morning, and I was like, well, if I lay down for 4 hours, because I was trying to figure everything out. So I was Googling, I was emailing, I was about the whole fence situation, because it's really kind of shady. I don't mind. Like, I don't want to share a fence with them. I don't want to argue and fight with them. Like, I'm not good with confrontation. Whatever. Just give me some time to fix it. Don't be shady and be just like, well, it's happening soon. And now it's all marked now, and I'm like, dude, you just told me yesterday. It's ridiculous. Tracy, just fly here already. You could help me finish my house. Yeah, Ashley. I bet it does. Yeah, you definitely don't want to bring the baby out here to that area. For sure. 5 hours. That's like from California where I used to be to like Vegas. It's not too bad of a drive. I know. You know what's crazy about the wings? Is that sometimes when I'm getting like significant information or like I'm channeling, they'll vibrate just on one side. It's the weirdest thing. I never used to do that before. It's almost like when I hit on something, I don't know. It's hard to explain. And then today it was weird. So I went and I got hay from this place. They have this new hay place out here that makes it much easier for me to go get hay. And it's better than driving 30 minutes, right? And it's this little Latino couple, and like they're usually really quiet. They help me load the hay or whatever. Sometimes the wife does or the girl does, and she's very strong. I don't know how she does it. So anyways, today he starts he comes and he does the hay, and he starts going on about if anybody I know needs a mare, it's a palomino. And so he gets talking about horses. If I could afford it, I would get a horse. I've wanted a palomino since I was a kid. If I could afford it, if I was doing better in life, I totally would do it because I have horse property. And but I know they're expensive to keep and stuff. But he's like, and it's a palomino. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my dream like horse as a kid. So we sat there and we talked for a really, really long, like an hour about horses. It was kind of ridiculous. He was telling me all about how horses know like good people, how he's always ended up with the horse he's supposed to have, how he trains the horses. Maybe no, you never know. Maybe one day, I'll get a horse from it. It was just weird, like random conversation that we talked about, and about like a dream horse of mine. So maybe it's a sign for the future. Who knows? It'd be nice. I'd like to have that before I kick the bucket. But hey, calm down, Poppy. Anyways, so then I get in the car. No, not now. The future. The future. I know they're expensive. They're just like a dream of mine. I've wanted a palomino since I was a kid. I used to have pictures of palominos all over my house. I swear I had one in a past life. Like I just, it's something I always wanted. I've had visions of me with a palomino. So it was just weird. Like it happened to be a palomino, and we started talking about all like horses and the way he trains them, and just a bunch of different situations. And I learned kind of a lot. It was kind of interesting. So I thought maybe it's a sign for the future. Who knows? And he raises them and stuff too. So I thought that was interesting. If it ever comes, the fact where I'm able to do it. So I mean, that was the whole reason for getting horse property besides the goats. But future, like I said, if I get rich, we can all manifest things, right? So I mean, I'm smart enough to know I can't afford it now, obviously. Although he tried to talk me into it. So anyways, I get in the car, and the song literally just started of Just the Way You Are. Like that's my husband's song to me. Like before that song came out, he wrote almost those exact words in the letter. Like that's his specific song. And I just started laughing because it was like, I mean, I love all horses too. I'm just saying that's my dream. That's like my dream horse. I don't know what it is about them. Like there's a specific one that I've always seen in my head. But anyways, and then while I was talking to him, I was seeing, like, I saw like a white horse by him, and there was other things I was seeing, and I didn't want to say anything to him. which is kind of crazy. Um, well, yeah. I mean, I've had little like visions in my head of me and Rocky riding horses together. And not only that, but the other day when I was driving home, when I couldn't talk to you, Tracy, because my phone was like fried. Um, like certain songs came on, and sometimes like back in the day, like I used to have it's like visitations of like Rocky and me like dancing or doing whatever in my head with music. It's weird, I know. It just randomly happens. I don't do it. And so that happened last night. That hasn't happened in quite a while, or the other night, because I was listening to music instead of the YouTube or whatever. So there's been some signs lately that's kind of been good and kind of helped me through some stuff, but those are just like little like visits and signs that I get. But well, yeah, but the thing is, if donkeys are really, it's donkeys are known as guardians, but they're really not as good as dogs because a lot of times they can kill your goats. So you have to be really careful about that. With donkeys and goats together, it's all about the personalities because it can be a really bad thing. So, but I would love a mini donkey one day. I don't know. Like I said, the whole point of getting this property was the goats, obviously, but I wanted a horse one day. I have horses next door. I don't know. We'll see. One day, maybe. It was just a weird conversation out of nowhere, and then that song came on. So I don't know. It kind of made my day. I was happy with it. So is anybody else wanting on the list besides Chloe Jade right now? Yeah, he has good signs like that. And like when certain songs come on, like start we start like doing dances and stuff in my head. It's hard to explain. And it's really random and it comes out of nowhere. So no, it's not like me. And it just made me laugh and smile, you know. So he hasn't been able to do that in a while because I don't really listen to a lot of music when I drive. I'm usually talking to someone. So I think he took the time. Yeah. I don't know, it was just interesting. Like the guy just started going off about horses to me. Of course, he was trying to get me to buy his Palomino mare, and like I said, if I could afford it, I probably probably would have. But he's all about like, if the person meshes with the horse, like he has to see how they react, and you know, which I thought was interesting, like the connection, So he seems kind of spiritual in that way. And he was about how like he has horses, but they've always kind of found him. So it was just an interesting, cool conversation, It was like went on for an hour, and the the only reason it ended was because somebody came to get like another bale of Bermuda. So I was like, we sit here and talk about horses for an hour. I heard a lot of different stories. Yeah, the song was crazy because I actually never hear that song anymore, and to get in the car at that moment when it just started was interesting. And that's like his song. Like every time I hear that, I always know. So it was just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign for the future. Who knows? Because Chassie already told me I'd have horses one day, so we'll see. I mean, there's something I always envision on like I've been seeing like this specific house with like a big like green grass area with like horses running, and I don't know when can manifest, right? I do general read, but I work off of questions. So I don't just pluck whatever's in the air. I just unfortunately don't really work that way that well. I need something to attach to energy to. So I have to have some sort of question. So you would form whatever you're kind of wanting to know about into a question. So I have it that attached the energy to. That's just how I work. Yep, that's my problem. Gee. exactly my problem. I got a bunch of stuff at once, and then now this fence thing came up. So he told me that's gonna be like $300 to $400. That's not including the end post that I guess is gonna be really hard. So, and I'm stressed out that the dude's gonna try to do it this weekend because he's got a whole bunch of stuff marked, and I'm like, why you tell me 2 days ago and then just say, oh, it's coming soon, it's coming soon, like just being kind of a jerk about it. Like, dude, you didn't have to be like that. You could have communicated with me what you were doing. Why are you trying to hide it? It's dumb. Like, I'm gonna stop you from having a surveyor come, you know? I don't care. Like I said, I'd rather not share a fence with him anyways, but just give me some time. And the lawyer that I talked to said that I'd have to get an injunction, like, to kind of stop it until I could, like, do something about it. But I don't want to go through all that. Like, just give me a couple weeks, dude. What's the hurry? It's not like he's hurting anything. Their kids are literally never outside anyways, and they're older. They're never outside. I'm not either. Telling you. People are lucky I haven't started doing hexes yet. Yeah, Debs. Yeah, right. No, he's not going to put a new one up. He's making his own fence. He wants my fence off of his property, although this property has been here since the 1970s. And, like, we've been here for 4 years, but he's pissed off that I added deterrent for my dog to get out. So I added, like, all these fences around have barbed wire because of coyotes. So he's mad that I added the barbed wire and the hot fence. Even though I told him I was doing it, they never said anything. So he's telling me that my fence is on his property, and so he wants me to move my fence back off the property. Although this fence was here since 1970s. So I'm sure my deed says something else, but whatever. Like, it'd be too expensive to fight it, too expensive to deal with it. I'd rather just try to get the fence fixed and not share it with them anyways. Then I don't have to worry about it, right? They can't bitch and complain if I have my own fence. And it's the same fence. I just have to move it back, which is going to be, like I said, expensive. But the thing is, too, is that it's like I don't want him to, like, take it down. I've got my LGDs, my dogs running around like Casper and them. Like, you're just going to take down my fence with the dogs out? Like, you know what I mean? Give me a chance to move the fence back, then put your stupid ass fence in. That's my point. Like, you're going to tell me 2 days ago and then just be like, it's coming soon and not give me any warning. Do you see what I mean? That's what I'm mad about. Yeah, there was some kind of bird that was flying too when I was talking to him that kind of flew over that I noticed. Yeah, it's pretty much a nightmare. My point is have some, like, compassion and understanding and not be a you know what, and try to hide the fact that you're doing it until the last minute so that I can actually do something about it. Like I said, I don't care to share a fence with them. I see how they're going to be. It's fine. It's kind of weird anyways, but give me a chance to fix it. Yeah, so he literally hit it. He told me 2 days ago. Like, day before, or was it yesterday? He told me yesterday. Because I was ticked off when I was going to take my mom to the doctor. Because he told me I was walking around to see the fence because the alarm, it was like the red light was on. So it was ungrounded somewhere. And the the hot wire was caught on the barbed wire, so I was fixing it, and he's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm just letting you know." And I'm just like, "Dude, you could have let me know before you even did the surveyor, so I could have worked on that. Like, why are you waiting till the last minute to tell me?" Because he's trying. I don't think it's legal what he's doing, honestly. I think there's some kind of, because that fence has been there for a very long time. So, but I don't even care. I just need the time. Just give me a couple weeks, for crying out loud. That's all. Yeah, it is. It's a huge investment and it's really expensive. That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I know it's not nothing I can do now, but I hope in the future one day I can. Hopefully. We'll see. I just thought it was an interesting conversation and interesting song to pop up and all of that. Who knows? Um, if I can ever get my stuff going, who knows? They do live a long time. I have horses next door and they're like in their 20s, I think. I can't afford that though. Like, I can barely afford to fix the fence. This fence is going to cost $300 to $400 to get fixed. And then we're talking about my car payment. Everything's due right now. Like, my insurance, they wanted extra money this month. I'm not working enough to handle it. So as much as he said that surveyor he spent was expensive. And I don't have the time. Like, I don't have the time to get the money together to hire a surveyor to come out here to do it, to fight him in court. Like, I don't have the money for a lawyer. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. It's like a foot of property. It's not that big of a deal. He wants to be a jerk about it. Like, they're literally, like I said, they're literally never outside. They don't even come to the fence. They don't care if their dog runs down the road, you know? So, I don't care. Just give me the time. I'm not trying to fight him, but he's kind of hard to talk to. Because he's a little bit of, I don't know. Seems like he's a little controlling. So, I just, would rather, what do you call it? I just would rather him give me some time. You know what I mean? I can get somebody here on Tuesday if I can come up with the funds. So, my handyman has somebody that's coming out to help him. He said he could get him here Tuesday. So, yes, that's the same neighbor, Tracy. She's like, I have to ask my husband, and I never heard anything about it. So, but what's crazy is I've talked to several people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I put electric fence along my neighbors." No one cares. My other neighbors over here, they don't give a crap. Who's standing by the fence and makes it that big of a deal? Would you like that, or would you rather have the dog in your yard all the time? That's not my problem. Well, I'm trying to do the right thing by keeping them in my yard. So, well, I'm pretty sure that my deed or whatever, whenever I bought this property, is going to say the same thing where the fence was. This was here. This is one of the first houses here. The county didn't even have like a drawing of like where the septic was. I had to go back through when I bought the house and try to find the plans from when they had all that done. So that tells you how long this has been here. And we've been here for 4 years, and now you're just now like throwing a bitch fit over it. Okay. Thanks, Ocean. I whatever. Just give me, it's just like have some respect and give me a little bit of time. Jeez. You know? And the electric fence was on my side of the fence. So, wasn't on his side, but my side. But like I said, they're literally never outside. Like, what's the big deal? It's not like his kids are young and they're going over there to mess with the fence. So, it's just really petty. You know what I mean? But give me some time to fix it. And just keep saying, well, it's coming soon. Well, it's coming soon. And then I see Mark's more today, and I'm like, I told my handyman, I was like, I think he's gonna try to do it this weekend. And he better not, because I'll just let my dogs run all over his yard, I guess. I'm not gonna tie him up in the heat. And I have an elderly one over here. I'm not doing it. All right. Okay, it's Chloe Jade. Since I don't see anybody wanting else on the list, yeah, I don't understand it either, Deb. He's kind of an a-hole. I can see why his wife's a little like meek and shy, and I don't know. So talk to me like you're my dad or something like that. That's how it felt like. And he was getting frustrated with me because I'm like, I don't understand what you're doing. Like, I'm like, you're putting in your own fence and you want me to move my fence back. Like, can you give me some time to do that? He acted like he got irritated for me asking him questions. Right? All right, Kelly, you want on the list? I see it now, Julie. I sent to be on the list, but I didn't see you say that you wanted on the list already. No, that's first messages I see. First message I've seen because I only had one person on the list. My pen is not writing, and I'm annoyed. So remember about intuitive guidance, you guys still have free will. You know, intuitive guidance is always possibilities, large, most likely outcome. A lot of my stuff does come true as far as like, you know, what ends up happening, but you still got free will. So I always tell people it's never written in stone. How do you know if the dream you had was guidance or random? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to know the dream. I like to usually look up meanings of the dreams and see what I come up with. Yeah, I can see you now. It might be filtering it depending on words that are used, which is really weird. I don't know why it would, but sometimes I think it does that. So I have Chloe, Jade, Kelly, and Julie. Yeah, we can see you now. So I don't know. It wasn't popping up on screen at all either. So yeah, I usually look up the symbolism. So usually, like, if you dream of a bee, what does the bee symbolize in a dream? That's what I usually do. So it just depends on what the dream is. Hey, Clarinda. Would you stop it? Oh, I don't know why it does that sometimes. This deaf dog is trying to get, I don't know what, like, food from underneath the door. Sometimes, I mean, there's a way to, you have to Google it. Oh, thanks, Julie. I appreciate you too. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. It's needed right now. I hate borrowing from my mom, but I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna have to work a lot this weekend. But tonight, I'm just so late at doing so. I think just because. Sorry, I only had 4 hours of sleep, and I'm just like, so I was like procrastinating, you know, doing it. So I was like contacting, you know, people from the county and stuff. They're like, we can't help you. That's a civil matter. I'm like, oh, there's no laws against, like, how long he's supposed to give me, or he's supposed to tell me, or anything. Like, whatever. So. All right. So I guess we should get started. And if anybody wants on the list, you know, just wait till I'm done with the reading before you guys do that, so that I don't get sidetracked. I think there might be like a piece of food like between the wall and the floor or something. I don't know. This dog is kind of annoying me. Oh, they're scratching at it. Anyways, so yeah, if anybody's wanting a reading, like, and I'm giving another one, just make sure that you wait till I'm done so I don't get sidetracked. And just validate in the chat when I call your name and ask your, call your name, ask your question, validate in the chat, and then remember that you still, like, it's about most likely possibility. That's it. I don't know, Clorinda. It doesn't seem like it, but who knows? Like, it just seems like it's fine on my side. I gotta figure out. I had another battery for this bear. Do you think I could figure out where I put it? Put it somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere. Okay, so with the intuitive guidance, as you guys know, it's like a mini read. Just form whatever you're wanting to know about into a question. And then, yeah, validate in the chat if things make sense to you. Hopefully we'll do okay because I'm tired. There shouldn't be, but it is the end of the month, so I don't know. And of course, the solar eclipse is tomorrow, which last year did not treat me kindly. So hopefully I've gotten everything out of the way so that I don't have a bad solar eclipse this time. I gotta take Neptune tomorrow, so I've rescheduled that 3 times because of Freya. Oh. No, not too late. I'm just doing the list. I know, I'm about to go see what this dog is doing because he's about driving me crazy. It's like, I don't know if there's like a piece of food stuck like between the wall and the floor or what, but he's over there scratching, annoying me. So yeah, no, it's not too late. You can just use the QR code or the link in the description box. Yep, that's one thing after another, but today I was hoping that was good sign. But I've had some good things happen. There's some things that I've tried to get done that have gotten done. Some things I found out that, is good. So, hey, the light's going off. Was that you get it? No, I don't think so, unless Kai did it. Kai might have hit that. Because he is kind of next to the thing. Good to see you too, Jasmine. Oh, you guys don't have to thank me. I get that a lot, but there's no need to thank me. The only thing I don't like about this restream is there's no filter. I need it. I look like I'm half asleep. Okay. Let's see. Why every time before I get on here to work, I start coughing? Guys need to know I'm getting signs, I think. It's my job at work. I started. I'm gonna have success. Yeah, I do. It feels like there's like you're kind of like climbing the ladder to success, or you're going up. Like that's what they show me, like working your way up. But then there's gonna be a split in the road. So I don't know if that's like you're gonna have an opportunity that you have to decide. Do I go this way or go that way? There's not gonna be any wrong choice on that. You go whatever choice you feel is best. But there might come a time where you have to make a decision as to what direction you want to go, because that's what they show me. They show me you climbing the ladder and then it's splitting like a fork in the road. So there might be some kind of opportunity, but it feels like kind of boss energy or managerial kind of opportunity, or overseeing things, or that type of energy is what I get with it. but you'll choose the right direction. And I mean, our signs, our guides are always speaking to us. Yeah, the QR code and the screen is just easier, so people don't have to keep asking for the link, but it's in the description box. Well, just look up what a crow spirit animal means. So crow spirit animals, they can mean like magic. Um, Crows also kind of see like the truth in people. So I always tell people whenever they're seeing the same animals, because I don't remember what every single animal means, but whenever they're seeing the same animal, a lot of time birds is clairvoyance, to go ahead and look up the meaning of that spirit animal, and that'll tell you the message that they're giving you. So you just, you just Google crow spirit animal or crow guide. If you feel really connected to the crow, then it's probably more of a guide than just a spirit animal. So, um, the link tree. It's just 22. It's scrolling across the bottom. The link tree is how you get to all the payment options. And you can use it on the screen, or you can go to the description box of this video, or you can go to my YouTube bio. Yeah, it can. Yeah, so I always look at the crows as like a sense of magic, because that's what they. I always take the good meanings. Um, my son had a crow spirit animal, so that's just um, it's a good one. You know what I mean? So if you continue to see them, they're messengers, and yeah, I don't have Zell. My Zell isn't working. I had nothing but pain in the ass with that, unfortunately. So. But yeah, I feel like next year's like this year is almost like a learning, growing, evolving period. Um and then so like next year I feel like you're going to kind of hit like the ceiling uh of where you're going to be, like you're going to get to, you're going to grow even more, and you're going to get to this, you're definitely going to go through this whole fork in the road, and you know, figuring out where you want to go and what you want to do with that. But again, it feels like a boss energy of some sort. Yeah, I don't remember what I tell you guys. So yeah, they do, but there's we always also tend to take on the gifts of our spirit guides. So another way you can, like, I think you might have a crow spirit guide. It might just not be an animal. It might be a guide too, and it might be a main one. So make sure that you look that up, like crow guide. Look, the ball's going off. Yep, that was definitely spirit. That wasn't the dog. So so that's validation. They're validating with the balls on that one. But I think that if you look up crow guide, like they do help like with your gifts, especially clairvoyance, and birds are always a clairvoyant guide. Yep. There we go with the ball again. Um so I would, the ways that we can, that's what I was going to say, the ways that we can figure out or kind of honor our guides is to have things that represent them, like crow pictures, crow statues, crow whatever. Look at that ball going off. um so yeah, so and animal guides, sometimes we get one that sticks, we do get one that sticks with us through our whole life, but we have different animals that come in and out as we're supposed, as they're meant to, and we kind of take on that qualities of them. um yep. So that's a validation, I think. But yeah, no, your gifts are going to take off as long as you continue to work on them. Um they'll take off. as long as you accept them and you continue to your ego's in the right place and you're continuing to try to learn and grow and evolve and do what you need to do to grow them and grow yourself, they'll take off. It's just the way it is. And you'll get a lot of signs along the ways, repeating numbers and things like that. So, the fork in the road, just follow your heart with that, because it's almost like one road leads to like boss energy and the other road might mean like more of a like entrepreneurial thing. So you might have to decide which direction you want to go, what you want to put more time into. But that's something in the future. So they are. I actually have an animal speak book somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. I have to find it. That tells all about each of the animal guides and their different. I love the crow. My son had he has a crow guide. Um, but they are actually a very spiritual uh guide. Yeah. So, it's a journey. It doesn't always happen at once. It comes a little at a time. We get one gift, then we get another gift, and we continue growing. So do you see what I mean about the fork in the road? I don't know if there's something that like about that could validate that now, or if that's just totally in the future. But the ball's going off again. Then definitely the fork in the road feels important, or an important part of your life when you come to it. Okay, like a decision that you have to take. You've also got an owl too, and a frog. So I would look those ones up, and a deer. Deer is gentleness, like be gentle with yourself. So those are a few more I would look up too. And a wolf. Okay, they just keep showing them to me now. So, um, so I would check those out as well. And I always tell people like we always grow at our own pace. So like not everything is gonna happen at once. It'll happen the way it's supposed to. So just kind of be kind and patient with yourself and just allow yourself to grow the way that you're supposed to grow. Um, I'm good at seeing animal guides. I see them more than I do, 'cause that's like the Native American side of me. I see them kind of easier than I do like the other guides. Try and leave that cat alone. Um, but yeah, there's definitely some big changes coming. Like I feel like this year is about growth. This year is about growth and evolving and learning more about yourself, learning more about your gifts, and then next year there's gonna be lots of changes by next year. So you got a lot of validation with the balls on that. The balls actually haven't gone off in a really long time. So I mean, well, since I guess I was working on Emily. So it's scrolling across the bottom. Yeah. Um and I think she works a lot with animal guides and she's not realizing it, kind of like I do. I work a lot with my animal guides. I can see and feel more in tune with them. And I think that's the same with her. And she also is able to recognize a sign, which is also a sign of awakening. Yeah. So you've been going through an awakening process, and sometimes that awakening process takes a while and then it turns into evolving. Yeah. You'll have to let me know about that fork in the road because it's kind of like something that's repeating. So I feel like it's going to be a significant time. Yeah, me too. So I tend to like I'm able to connect and see those guys better than my other ones. And same I can see them better for people and stuff too. So what's up, Neo? Speaking of which, here comes little familiar Neo. Come on, baby. You coming? And I know, like, you're working on, like, the intuition and all of that, but I feel like you're also a healer with your hands, because they show me, like, you standing over someone healing, and I get, like, that green around you, so I think eventually you might take a step in that direction as well as part of the packaged gifts that you're gonna receive or that you're gonna experience. Clorinda, did you get your glitter pickle? uh, Come on, baby. Okay, yeah, but I mean, it's gonna go, like, it's gonna go further than that. Like, you might put it into your business. Do you know what I mean? Um, and so the boss, does that mean, like, you're wanting to, like, open, like, your own salon? Because it comes, like, that boss energy kinda comes, like, entrepreneurial vibe, and it might be, like, your own or staying where you're at kinda thing. That might be the fork in the road. Um, and then you're gonna have your gifts with it, so you're gonna kinda do, like, it all. Um, Scared? Nothing to be scared of. Yeah. Tell me never? You know. Oh, okay. So that is where that's why I'm getting, like, the boss energy. So I'm wondering if there's gonna be something that comes up where, like, you have to, like, you might move your salon, or you might buddy with someone, or you might extend the salon to spiritual practice as well. Like, you have your salon and then you also have, like, a healing business in there or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Or you add things that are more of the spiritual nature along with it, if that makes sense. Um, and yeah, so the online business could be also a fork too. Yeah. That makes sense. Right? They get, like, some sort of, like, healing after their hairstyling or something. I always go to, like, that scalp massage. You must be good at it or something. Neo. I know Neo still looks like a snake. Yeah, I don't have any snakes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. Like, you might expand it into something else. Like, that might be the fork. But I kind of, it's interesting because I was feeling like a partner. Yeah. Okay, perfect. You'll have to let me know how it goes. But definitely, it's like this is a growth year, and then next year there's gonna be some changes in that way. Uh that's what I thought. Okay, that makes sense. Like that's like the fork in the road. I think you're going in a different direction, and it'll be good. And yep, makes sense because I was kind of feeling that. Right? Yeah, like a scalp massage. Oh, I don't know. Last time I had my hair done, she was really good at that. The only thing is not long enough. What are you doing, Neil? You're rubbing on everything. Yep, so you're on the right track. Just keep going with it. Keep going with it. Any ideas that pop in your head, that's your guides. Go with it. Okay. And then update me on how things go, and good luck with that. All right, hope that was helpful. Okay. Oh, but I must be a fake psychic. All right. Julie, I added you next because I guess you said I missed your comment and your payment had come in. So, Julie, you're next. Neo just likes to rub on everything. It's so annoying. Neo, your tail is something. I feel like a da-na-na-na-na. No, 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 no. You're funny. Am I taming your tail? Oh, I could do the 1 to 2 hours of hair massage for sure. It's never long enough. It's like 2 minutes. I only had it that. I mean, yeah, you have your hair washed, but it's just different. Okay, Jasmine, I'll put you on the list. Eh. I know. He's just rubbing on everything. Julie, where'd you go? Okay, you just wait till I call your name, okay? And when I call your name, then you just ask your question and then one at a time and then you validate as we go along. So, seriously, dude, you just knocked off a bottle of water. Carrie, no, because my phone's dead. Like my real phone died and I had to use my mom's phone and I don't have the notification set. So, it's kind of like trusting you guys, but no, I didn't. You guys have to tell me that you send it because I'm not over here checking. So you have to tell me I sent it. I need on the list so that I put you there. Okay? But I got you. Um so oh baby. Okay. Yep. Yeah. No, you guys got to tell me cuz I'm not checking. I don't even have my mom's phone's over there cuz I always forget to check. You have to tell me one on the list. Um all right. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Kelly. All right, Carrie. I'll put you in after Julie then. So we'll go Julie, Carrie, Kelly, and Jasmine. So I'll do it. Um. Oh, I didn't see any comment. I don't know. I didn't show some other comments either, so I could have missed it, I guess. But some of the comments, I guess, aren't showing. Okay. Let me answer this question. You can ask a question like that. I just don't do. I'm not doing the full mediumship. I am gonna pick a night where I'm doing mediumship when I have some more energy. So, um, but yeah, I think they are a sign from your grandfather. They tend to do they tend to give us money from heaven sometimes. Um, was he more like a father figure to you? And as far as your guides are saying like I hear the word listen. So I don't know if you have had intuition, gut feelings, or you've heard something in your head, or you've wanted to go in a certain direction and you're kind of ignoring it. Yeah, I don't know why they're not showing. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's the streaming thing or not. Neo, dude. I know, baby. Oh, why you're rubbing on everything? Hmm? Okay. So he's more like a father to you then. Description box is the link. Also, the QR code's up there. And you can always find the link on the bio in the YouTube. If you go to the YouTube and the more, it's there. What else did I say? I said something else. What did I say? What did I ask you? Oh, about you listening, like years to listen. Yeah, so anytime that you think of the loved one, then that means that's from them. So I always tell people, like, if you pick something up or you get something or you get a sign and you think of like a specific person on the other side, that's just telling you it's from them. Okay. Haven't seen you in a minute, Bass. So has there been a time recently where like you ignored something or you don't like I feel like you're not listening. Like you're getting these thoughts in your head of like ideas or things to do or answers to your questions and you're not listening to it. Yeah, I can see. Hey, I wish I could hide. Okay? That's how I feel too lately. Make sure you guys like when you come back you hit the toggle to the end to catch up to the live because I think people get behind and then it just makes things go slower. Okay. Yeah, so that's you were asking what your guides wanted you to know, that's what it is. Like listen. They want you to listen. And so I don't know if you currently meditate or if you've been kind of putting that off, but I feel like you'll get more insight if you were to meditate a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be like crazy meditations, but something like a guided meditation, you know, every so often would help you. Um, yeah, because that's what your guides are saying. Like, listen, like you need to listen more, like on what they're showing you and telling you. Because guides speak to us in the form of our thoughts, they speak to us in the form of like ideas, they speak to us in the form of, you know, feelings, go one way, not another. And it's about listening to that, right? Yeah, I think that'll help you kind of gain a little bit more. But the nickels are definitely, did you call him Pops? I heard from Pops. Neo, you're killing me tonight. What's up with you? Jasmine, you wait till your turn and then I ask you for your question. And then you tell me one question, we answer it, and then we tell another question. Okay? All right. I thought so because he's like, it's from Pops. So, I feel like you guys had a really special bond. And he's the one sending the nickels. And he knows that you know it was from him. But like I said, whenever you think of something that's from somebody, but there's also been something in the sky that you've seen. I don't know if it's clouds or like a rainbow, something like, or you see like the sunrise and think of him. I don't know. Because I keep going to the sky for some reason as well. I know. That's what I'm saying. And it's coming from someone that used to do the readings with me. Yeah, but I think he showed it in his own way. There's just that unspoken bond, you know. But this is the way that he's showing you now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, my grandpa was the same way, and he was in the Korean War, and I think it's just, who they and as he got older, he got, um, different in that way. Like, he became more loving, but for a while, yeah, he was very different. He's definitely different when my mom was younger. So I think that's like the generation kind of, you know what I mean? But yep. Do you have do you have the folded flag for him? And was he decorated? Did he have like medals that were I keep getting like them like certain pins or something. Laura, she's on the list. But she just has to wait till I call her name and then we'll work with it from there. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think it's kind of like generational, especially the ones that were like in the war. But I keep getting reference to, oh, you have your other grandpa's folded flag. Okay. Well, they're all together on the other side. So there you go. But I also keep getting medals too. So I don't know if they were buried with them or someone has them specifically or they're specific, like some sort of important ones. But yep, they just want you to listen more and do some more meditating. Okay, that makes sense because that's what I was seeing, like different ones, but they felt very important. Okay, that makes sense. So, does someone have them or are they with him? Because he was showing me like him in uniform, but then like all the medals. Oh, your cousin has them. Okay. Was he buried with anything specific though? And I don't know what this is. Do you know about like an old diary or book? Um, I don't know what that is. Okay. But is there like what I keep seeing is like a so it feels like there's something in a casket with somebody or that was buried with him. So I don't know if you know about that or what that is. Um and I don't know if it's for him or for somebody else that you have on the other side because I'll just tell you what I'm seeing and then hang on to it if it's not making sense right now. I keep seeing something placed in with somebody. Okay, that's of importance. It might like on the side, okay? Then something else they're showing me is like one of those old like leather covered journals or something of that sort. I don't know what it is. Um so just hang on to that. I don't know. It could be someone else um in your family that has something like that. I'm not really sure what it is. And then yeah, but I'm getting like something placed in with him or with someone like on the side and I don't know exactly what it is. I can't see, but it's like I see somebody tucking something in with him. So I don't know what that is. You might not know about it. It might be something that someone did. I'm not sure. Um that's just what I see. So but yep. And the biggest thing from your guides is to listen. Listen more and do more meditation and mindfulness is what I'm hearing. Oh, okay. That's probably what it is then. Yeah. No, that could be it. Because remember, they're all on the other side. So although I'm trying to connect with one, they could be each coming through with something. Do you know what I mean? Like that happens sometimes when they all want to say something. So, yeah, you're on the list. Do you know what I mean, Julie? So it fits. I always like to use this rule with mediumship because like sometimes others chime in. It fits who it fits, how it fits. So if it fits somebody else that's on the other side, then it fits them. You know how it's gonna fit. So okay. And I could be getting the notes as like in a journal notes. Do you know what I mean? Like symbolic. So no problem. Hope that was helpful. But start listening, okay? Because you're getting messages all the time, but you're ignoring them, or you're thinking it's just in your head. When you get those little thoughts out of nowhere, or it sounds like someone, like not your own thoughts, but you can hear words, like listen. What direction to go. Like if you feel one way, follow that. You know what I mean? Ideas that pop in your head, do that. But yeah, meditation will help you to connect to. It's easy to like have doubt, right? But they're just saying they want you to listen more. And you already know you're not listening like you should. So apparently people don't listen to my sign anymore with all the dumb fuckery going on. Like we said, let's not have that, right? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense because that's what they're making me feel. Because I do like it's easily done until you recognize what it feels like. So don't second guess it because it's gonna come out of nowhere and it's not gonna be from you. So you have to recognize when things are coming from you and to you. There's a difference. So they just want you to just like listen, and you'll understand that more if you do some more meditation and mindfulness. Yeah. Yes, you guys, everybody's on the list. Okay. So hopefully that was helpful, Julie. All right. So we have Julie. Now we have Carrie, Kelly, then Jasmine, and then Bass Mass Woman. And if I missed anybody, that's who I have in line. And if I didn't say your name, then you're not on the list. If I did, then you are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if there's a journal, I mean, things have multiple meaning. Like, if he does have one, I don't know. But you could ask about one anyways. Well, I work off of questions, Carrie, so just form whatever you're wanting to know into a question, and we'll go from there. I just have, like, the way that I work, I have to have something to attach the energy to. Who's sneezing? Is that you? That's you. No problem, Julie. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Celsius, kiwi guava. I usually drink the peach one, but they didn't have it when I bought this one, so that's what I have. Where does the writing come in at? Have you are you okay, so I see you like sitting down and writing. So I don't know if this is like they want you to connect with them and do like an auto writing. Or they want you to write something significant, a book, a blog, whatever it may be, or they want you to learn how to connect with writing. But I keep seeing you sitting down and writing. Tracy, I don't think there's any lack of glitter pickles in a room full of women. Yep, I understand. I'm okay. I'm just hanging in. I'm dealing with assholes. That's basically it. Yep. Carrie, so make sure when you guys go and pay and you come back that you fast forward to the end, and then just let me know if that makes sense, because there's something about the writing that's coming in. Who has the neck pain? I don't know if that's you, Carrie, or somebody else in the chat. Yep, it's been quite a bunch of crap. Mediumship is deceased loved one or pet, which I'm not really doing tonight. That's just kind of what the question that she asked and what ended up out of it. And then intuitive guidance is more like guidance about your life. Oh, okay. You do look so. That's great. So they want you to continue the writing. So I don't know if you've been pushed to write a book lately, or they also want you to like kind of like sit down and just write and not think, because you're going to be channeling them. So yeah, I think it's your neck, Carrie. I think it's yours because I'm giving you the reading, but if any of you all can take it, whatever. But I think it's for Carrie, because I was wondering if it was hers, because she's the one I'm reading right now. Yeah, you might have like it feels kind of like a pinched nerve almost kind of thing. Okay. So also, um, do you take any time to meditate at all? Because you can always connect to your guides through meditation. And again, our guides communicate with us through like signs, symbols, and ideas, and things popping in your head out of nowhere, and feelings, intuitive feelings, gut feelings. That's how our guides communicate with us. They're communicating with us all the time. You have an idea to sit down and write about this. You have an idea to watch this movie. You have an idea to, um, eat this food. You have an idea to go this direction. That's all your guides. Okay. And when it comes to like the meditations, there's like specific ones of like meeting your guides and hanging out with them. To kind of just build that bond with them is what's coming in. But you know, there's a reference to like have things been a little bit windy lately? They're using the symbolism of like a road to me, like maybe a little bit of a windy road with you lately. And they're talking about like you being on your path, like you're questioning your path, but they're saying that you're on your path, you're going in the right direction, even if it feels like it's windy, or you're kind of wondering if you're doing the right thing or going the right way. That makes sense. I'm sorry to hear that, Leilani. I hope you're okay. Hope you're okay too, Stacy. Y'all get out here. Get out of here with that neck pain, man. Yeah, it definitely helps. Okay, that makes sense because that's why they're showing me like the windy road. So quit questioning what you're supposed to be doing, and passion equals purpose. And I feel like writing is a big part of that. So there's many different ways that you can make money writing and do what you want to do writing. If you love doing it, if it's a passion and you're good at it, then that's something you can monetize, right? Um but they're showing me like although it's been windy, like you're on the right path. So our passions are always our purpose. Um Is this neck pain like causing a headache? It feels like it's kind of like almost like a stiff. It's giving me a headache right now, kind of. Can you guys hear me even though I'm sitting back a little bit? Yes, that is a form of how you connect with them. So like I was saying, there's different meanings for that, right? They also want you to connect with them when you're writing. Like that's way that I connect as I do auto writing. And it's the same thing. Just make sure you're protecting when you're doing it, but that is the way that you connect to them. So, we all have different ways in which we connect to spirit. Sometimes writing is easier for some people to channel that way. So, yes, but also writing other things that I feel like you should be looking to write a book um of some form, or but you're definitely, although it's windy, right, you're still on your path. So just continue along that path. It's like one thing leads to another, but again, as long as you're following your passion and you're doing what you love and you're happy with um where you're going in life, that's all that matters, because it's not about the destination, but it's about the journey. Okay, you guys are being poetic now. And poetry's coming in too, so I don't know where that's coming in at, but well, you can write several books if you want to, but yeah. Well, okay, yeah, because I always think of that as like like a fishman bass. So I'm glad you said that because that's how I read it. Yeah, but life is a complete journey, right? We learn and we grow and we evolve along the journey. And until we grow enough and evolve enough, we don't get to the destination. It's not on our timing, it's the divine timing. So that's what it's about. We come to earth to learn, grow, and evolve. So that's the most important part of it. Um, because if you get to the destination without learning, growing, evolving, then it's not as the whole point is to come along those lessons. Do you know what I mean? You'll get there. You'll get there. There's a reference to 3 years, so I don't know what that is. If that's like you'll get closer to where you want to be. I don't think we're ever fully at our destination because we're always learning, evolving, and growing, right? Oh, Leilani, it's good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, we're never lost. We're always where we're meant to be. Even if it seems like we get off track sometimes, and that's why they're showing me like windy, like it might seem like it's windy. It might seem like you're backtracking. It might seem like you're not going anywhere, but you are. It's just part of the lesson and the journey that you have to go through to evolve to get to a point of where you need to be. So, we always go through certain things for a reason, and we're always in a certain part of our journey for a reason. So we're never lost. We're always on path. It's just sometimes we get a little detoured and because we need to learn a different lesson. Do you know what I mean? So through that, there's growth, right? We're always growing, learning, and evolving. And I don't think we ever get to the full destination because we can always go further. Yep. We always are where we're meant to be when we're there. And as you guys always know, rejection is protection, redirection. If we get redirected to another route, then that's for a reason. But there is no, I'm not where I'm meant to be. You're always where you're meant to be. And remember, we come here with this, main path, but many different paths we can take. And that is also the free will of it, right? So we always end up at the same destination. It's just sometimes we go other ways. Look, there's your validation with the balls. Yeah, but that's because there's divine timing and everything. And I mean, we all get like that, but we're never, again, fully at the destination. We're always growing. So even when you feel like you get to that destination, you're not done. Like you can still evolve and grow. And sometimes when we're going through we can go through several awakenings, right? And if you believe in what you're doing and if you're passionate, it's never going to be wrong. But there's an extra writing element that needs to be added. And there is no time on the other side. Remember that. Time is a human thing. Time is here. But there's none of that on the other side. So don't focus on time. Well, you need to quit thinking negative and quit thinking sad and raise your vibration and just look forward and say, I'm where I'm supposed to be right now because there's something I need to learn along my path at this time. Does that mean that it's going to be easy? No. But oftentimes things that are easy, are things that are hard make it more worth it, right? Because we don't really learn from things that are easy. And we only come to Earth to learn, grow, and evolve. That's it. That's the only reason we're here. So, and make impacts. That impact that we're going to leave behind. Are we going to leave an impact of, touching lives and going along our journey and being the best human that we can? Is that the kind of impact that we're going to leave? And I feel like you need to write. Besides just connecting with your guides, there's something that you can write that you can publish. Oh, thank you, Leilani. That means a lot after after everything that's going on. When's the last time you just danced crazy? Because your guides are saying that they're showing me like you turning on music and just dancing and just getting that vibration up and just getting that energy flowing and getting those chakras moving. Too, we have to remember to constantly clear our chakras and our energy fields so that we don't get in that lower vibration and depression feel. I used to play the piano too. Well, I don't know. It could be a life story. It could be something that you're drawn to writing. Poetry comes to mind. I don't really know what that is. But the balls they haven't been moved. The balls are exactly where they've been. It's in the same spot. So it's just because it's a different platform and the chat's on this side. They haven't moved though. Um, you can't dance anymore. So you danced a lot in March. So is that what I'm seeing as the dancing? Okay, I see what you're. Okay, all right. Because they were showing me dancing, but they're saying like continue that because when we dance, we're moving that energy through our body. We're raising our vibration. We're working on our lower chakras, like our root chakra and all those chakras, which have to do with self worth and what we attract in life is the lower chakras. So that's why they're showing me that for those two different reasons. They want you to continue doing it, when you're not sore anymore. We can always dance, even if it's for 5 minutes, to our favorite song. I do that sometimes. You put on your favorite song, and yes, because it raises your vibration. It works with the I don't know if it's like serotonin or what, but I'm not good at like knowing what each one of those things does. But it works with that too, but it does. It helps open our lower chakras and helps get that energy flowing. So it's something that they're telling you need to do. So I think we all have a little bit of OCD about certain things. Mine is about the blankets on my couch. Constantly fixing those things. Yep, that's what I'm saying. So they want you to continue doing that, like in different moments, especially when you're feeling sad or you're feeling kind of lost. It's to remind you to feel that way. Yep, Clorinda. See, that's what, just randomly. And I always like to put on like those types of songs that really make me feel things. Like one of Sia's songs or one of Lauren Daigle's songs, like, or what your favorite music is. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah. And who knows? Maybe you can just have to find what to write about. Maybe things that you've learned along the way that can help others. But you're on your path, you're growing, you're evolving, and you need to be kind and gentle with yourself and patient with yourself and realize there's no time on the other side. So therefore, time is just kind of it's something that we have here on earth and part of our humanity. But um, we don't have to focus on time because it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. But the journey is what's important. So even with all the twists and turns, you're not off path. All right? And you had the balls to validate some of that. So hopefully that was helpful. Yeah, but you can't shake your hips in your car. It's important to shake the hips because it gets the energy flowing and it raises vibration. Yeah, you have to stay patient because remember when you become impatient, you don't just go with the flow. I always get that saying, and that's why I made a shirt, let go and let flow. We just let go and we go with the flow. Because the more that we push, 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 the more that we get that resistance. Because we're pushing something that's not supposed to happen yet. So, all in divine timing. Yeah, because the hip moving, right? And the lower, like, moving that, it opens up your lower chakras and it gets all the energy flowing and stuff. Which a lot of times your self-worth, your the way like you receive money, like all that, like your root chakra, you know. So I keep getting root chakra with you. So look up what the root chakra, everything the root chakra has to do with, and it might be something you need to work on it, specifically your lower chakras. But also remember to take time for yourself, you know. It's always that let go and let flow, because things can't flow if we're like holding on to them too tightly and we're forcing things. Yeah, the lower chakras. I'm just lower chakras. Lower chakras, but specifically the root too, for some reason. Which again is like self-worth and money and all of that. It feels like there's like a pinched nerve or something. So, um, get like a massage or some heat therapy or some red light therapy, or um a different pillow is what I'm getting. So, do you have like a neck pillow? Because I literally got the neck pillow. I love that thing. It's almost like a gel feeling and it cradles my head. And um for anybody that has neck pain, I totally suggest that, because I used to always have neck pain and headaches when I would sleep, and then I changed to a neck pillow, and I got a new neck pillow because the other one kind of like, I don't know, wore out. This one I love so much. It's like kind of cradles my head. And I don't wake up with headaches anymore, or neck pain or anything like that. And yeah, my neck feels a little bit better. Okay. All right. Now Kelly. Kelly, you're next. So we have Kelly, then we have Jasmine, then we have Base. Interesting. Right? What? Am I sure I'm not you? I don't know what you mean. No problem. I appreciate you too. Let me know how it goes. Good luck. Just be patient with yourself. Enjoy the journey, and quit pushing, because it's like you're pushing again when you're not letting it flow. You're kind of like stopping the movement, causing friction. Spirit says. So I don't know what you mean, Laura. um. Okay. So you having issues at work? I automatically heard yes. There's gonna come it feels like there's gonna be like a switch up though, like kind of like maybe a different path. Yep, exactly, Carrie. That's what you gotta do. What do you mean your time is fucked up? Because it feels like there's gonna be a shift or a change with your work. Like, I don't know if it means like you're not gonna be working there anymore. I feel like, or you go to a different position. Because again, I kind of get like that, um, from one path to another. Okay, so that could be the shift I'm feeling that I'm talking about, which I think you will, because like I said, there's like a change in that way, like you're shifting to a new path, which can be that. There's just a change and a shift that I keep picking up. So I think you'll be much happier with that. And I think down the road, I'm not sure if you're going to be with the same company down the road, but it'll be better for you. But there's even a bigger life change coming um next year, but it's like it comes from this, like from this position. Like I don't know if like you're headhunted or like you find something better, or something you're happier with at some point. Um yeah, that's why I'm saying about the shift. So if you're trying to shift to work at home, that makes sense. Because I feel like that's going to be a shift or a change with that, but then I also again feel that down the road this job is going to somehow lead to something better and different, where you're um everything's not so crazy. If I'm making sense. I know, like I'm uncomfortable in this chair tonight. Sorry. I'm like my freaking back is hurting, my foot's falling asleep. Right, but I still feel like there's going to be some sort of change, whether that's you pick up a new contract, or like you partner with someone else. Do you know what I mean? Like even if you're working for yourself, we can have changes like that. There's going to be some kind of there's going to be some sort of change in later on. But um yeah, I think everything will get. Are you working on like a bigger project right now or something? I know. That's how I feel, Carrie. I'm like, oh my freaking. Yeah. Okay. So, but are you working on a huge project right now? Because I feel like when that project ends, like there's gonna be like a shift and a break. But again, I feel like there's gonna be some sort of change or shift with your work, whether it's you got a new contract, a new partnership, something. Do you know what I mean? Um that's like that feels like next year. But yeah, I think that you also need to, I think you're a workaholic, and you need to remind yourself to take care of yourself, right? Um so because you can't drink from an empty cup, per spirit's words. Yeah, I actually have one up at the top of my closet. I need to make it more so I could get it easier. One of those ones. Yeah. Yeah, because they use the words workaholic with you right now. So that's a big thing too, is you need to also make time for yourself. Like you're always bustling and hustling, but at the same time, you can't drink from an empty cup, and you're also going to get overworked to the point where you get burnt out. So you need to start, um, making yourself, uh, like, I'm going to do this day. I'm going to do this the next day. Do you know what I mean? Like better for your time, but not overworking it, because you are going to get burnt out. I know, been there. I got burnt out from doing readings all the time. As much as I love doing them, as much as I love helping them, like anything, you get burnt out when you do it all the time and you're working so hard all the time. I understand that, Kelly. We're always working because we never have enough money, but you also have to change your thought process of never having enough money. So that comes to the root chakra again and manifesting. So I always tell people watch The Secret, learn how to manifest, because when you start thinking, I never have enough money, you never will have enough money. Instead, you need to change your thought to, I will always have enough money. I'm going to have more money. But there's going to be a boost in your income because there's going to be something, some kind of new contract or something that pops up next year. But you have to work on your thoughts as well. And you still have to have better time management, is what Spirit's trying to say. Like, still make the money, but don't overdo it because you will get burnt out. And I'm hearing like work smarter, not harder. So if there's some things that you can change or delegate, do that. If there's a way that you can charge a little bit more, do that. Yes. Yes, when you make the shift, you will. And then again, like I said, there's going to be some sort of, like, again, I don't know if this is like a new contract or what this is, but it feels like it it brings more into your life. But you absolutely need to change your thoughts from I never have enough to I will always have enough. And even if you write, like, we speak things into existence, that's what's powerful. So, if you say those affirmations daily, like I find myself doing that to myself too, and then I have to remind myself, I will have enough. I do have enough. I am, I'm more positive. I kind of have to change my thoughts. And I imagine money falling on me. Do you know what I mean? So that's another thing you can do. Envision it, speak it. Affirmations are great. But yep, I'm with Tracy on that. You've got to stop worrying all the time because you're going to make yourself absolutely sick. It's okay to work, but again, when you're overworking, it causes more problems. So you need to become more in alignment with things in that way. So I don't know if there is a way to delegate things or charge more or something of that sort. Yeah, it does. And like you just have to remind yourself. I always tell people to watch The Secret, watch things on manifesting, kind of get the idea on what works for you. Jake Dossey's great, but I mean The Secret just kind of explains it all out. Like that's what it took for me to kind of change my thought process. Like I have to when I start thinking negative and getting irritated with myself, I have to kind of shift that. And it's easy because we're human, right? It's easy to get caught up in the humanity of our thoughts, negative thinking. So it is something. But when you're writing it down and you're speaking it into existence and you're putting affirmations out there, that helps as well. So, but I think it'll be better when you make the shift. But again, there's another shift coming next year that's going to be even more positive. But you've got to start quit quit blocking the flow by like pushing, if that makes sense. And it's funny you said that, Kelly, about I am. That is actually Aries saying, and we are now in Aries season. So it's interesting you mentioned that. Which, by the way, Tracy's birthday is coming up on April Fool's. But yeah, you need to start giving yourself, some time. And even if you have to cut back on things for a little bit to do so and make adjustments, that's what's important because you get to a point where you're working yourself into exhaustion, or having like mental health because you're just so stressed out over working so much. So, well, okay, but your bad life event happened and then you grew from it, you learned from it, and now it's time to like change, switch back to learning how to do that again. That's funny. That's funny that I said that. I'm not psychic or anything. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. The reason why I said that about the I am and the Aries, it caught my attention when she said I am, and then like my mind went to Aries, so I think I was picking that up. But yeah, so that's you need to practice that saying, you know. Wear it on a shirt like Tracy. uh, so you'll get there. You just need to make some adjustments. Okay, you need to change the way that you're doing things, so that you don't get burnt out. You don't get sick. Okay, self care is super important. You need to make time for yourself, regardless of what adjustments you make. If you cut back on things, get rid of certain things, you know what I mean? That you can afford life a little bit better. That's something else that you need to come up with. Budget better so that you can, not work so hard and enjoy your life a little bit more because that's important too. We can't just like work to death and not enjoy anything or give ourselves some time. But yeah, when you make the shift, it'll be a lot better. You'll have a lot more time. And then again, there's going to be another shift next year that's going to be really positive. So I don't know if you take on contracts or what this is, because I keep getting this like it's like a bigger contract or bigger job or something. But also like delegating, like it might help you to be able to delegate more, or you know, I don't know if that's something you do or not, or trust. It's not the same as doing it yourself. I know. Yep, and as we always say, get a glitter pickle and chill. That's considered self-care. No, don't co-sign the loan. If it's stressing you out, there's a reason it's stressing you out. Nothing should feel that stressful. And if you can't afford to do it, don't, because it might put you in debt. So I know that we love our friends, but you never know, right? So yeah, I definitely don't allow him to talk. If you're feeling stressed out, there's a reason you're feeling stressed out. That's your guides trying to tell you. Take it as a warning. Okay. Okay, so there might be something bigger that comes next year, and I don't know. I keep getting like delegated, so you might be able to hire people or something. I don't know. There's just gonna be some changes next year that are gonna be positive. Yeah, friends come and go. I just wouldn't. If you're feeling stressed out, there's a reason you're feeling stressed out. No loans, glitter pickles. Yeah, definitely glitter pickle to chill and self care. Okay, that also helps your lower chakras, people. Great. Next, white boy's gonna have the Psychic Sleuth talks about glitter pickles on her channel. Thanks a lot, Tracy. I'm already apparently sending black magic to everybody's house. People are lucky I haven't started X's, okay? Next, I'm going to end up with a shirt, glitter pickles on it, okay? I don't know if anybody would buy it, but just get a glitter pickle is what it will say. Fuck life, just get a glitter pickle. Something like that. Okay, well, have boundaries, Kelly. Boundaries. Yeah, if you can ask too if you pay for two. Yeah, Kelly, boundaries. Damn it. What's up, buddy? You coming to say hi? Alright, come on. Okay, you little stinker. Yep, besides the next shirt about the stars and, shining in the dark, where yeah, no, it feels like there's a more take than give, and it's again, boundaries. Boundaries, Kelly, damn it, boundaries. It's okay for you to go have a good heart and do things, but people will take advantage. Yeah, that's Kai. He about drove me crazy at my mom's last night, just whining to get on the table because there's food there. Even though I moved the food off, he wouldn't stop. And he had, like, food. He was sleeping. He's sleepy. He's still half asleep, apparently. Oh, but I'm such an abuser. Oh, me, mama. She better not be smoking. We smell like kind of cigarette. All right, so boundaries. But yeah, everything will be good. You just have to you're going to have to make some changes for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yep, his name's Kai. He's a December born baby. My mom's, she's hanging in. I think she'll, if I can get her closer to me, then we can work on more things. No, God, that's Freya. Fuck. That dog, I don't want to do with her. Her and that tail and getting everything off of it. So, okay, you're gonna be good. You gotta just make changes. That's it. What are you doing? Okay. All right, Jasmine, you're up. What are you doing, baby? I know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's cute, except for when he whines forever to get on the table that has no food left on the table, but he thinks there is, so he drives you crazy, becomes obsessive. Where are you going, Kai? I'm going. I know, he's a good boy. He's a good boy for the most part, except for when he acts like that at my mom's and drives me crazy. Go on. Been working on him gaining weight. He's been to the vet and everything, but he's still like has a hard time gaining weight. I gotta make sure Ginger ain't gonna fall off this. Oh, she always kind of almost falls off her bed. Oh, I need to go turn on the heating blanket for her real quick. 1 second. For her old body. They all like it, but she really needs it for her old body. Ouch. It's because I really doesn't make any pulls move. Chill out. It's all good. It's all good from Diego to the hood. You have these stairs right here. I did that with the ball, so don't freak out. I have these stairs right here to like make sure she doesn't fall off this side of the bed because she's a little blind lately, so she's been doing like having a hard time, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to step. Ah. Yeah, I know he's cute. For the most part. Yep. Yeah, it's hard whenever the people don't have support, but you still have to have boundaries, period. That boundaries with anybody. Yeah, he's taking advantage of what he can, and then he's kind of manipulating the situation. Yeah, heating blankets. Well, it's a heating blanket, and all the dogs get on the heating blanket. or under the heating blanket, or under the blanket. I have a few blankets there. Poppy just climbed under one. So, she's she's going to be 19 this month in April, so all right, where's Jasmine at? I hope that was helpful, Kelly. Let me know how it goes. My back is hurting. My lower back is hurting. This chair is usually pretty comfortable, but right now, for some reason, I'm having a hard time with it. So we're gonna do Jasmine's, and then we're gonna do base man's woman, and then we're gonna be done, I think, because we have anybody join the list, and it's 12 o'clock, and I want to try to sleep tonight. I have to take Neptune tomorrow, so that means I have to go to Tucson and come back, and yeah. So, and then I'll probably do TikTok tomorrow, and then I don't know, Sunday, if I can get on here early enough, then I might. It's AM. It's 12:14 AM here. That's what I'm saying. Okay, where is Jasmine at? Did she leave, or where'd she go? Hopefully, if you guys leave, that you'll email me and let me know. Oh, my lower back is hurting. It's just like this one spot on my lower back. So right now, I think it's just the way, like the pressure I'm sitting. I don't know. Sometimes this chair is comfortable and sometimes it's not. It's just from sitting here. And I've had to keep coming over here and like sitting and doing stuff because my mom gave me a phone to like hook my stuff up to, and I can't, none of my passwords or anything are on it, and none of them are working, and I'm getting really frustrated, so I haven't been able to hook like Messenger or anything up on it. So hopefully, like when I get the new one with my Google account, will still be there, and it can hook everything up for me. So, and Tracy, I think I manifested a phone with more memory or something, and hopefully I didn't lose too much of my pictures that I always send you, because they're pictures of Starlight, and I hope I didn't lose them. No, I'm not I hope I'm not either, but I don't think so. I sometimes just have lower back pain. I have SI joint issues, which have been replaced for the most part, but still sometimes my lower back hurts. And I was having a hard time trying to get comfortable on this couch. This couch is newer and it's not as comfortable as I thought it was, but I found a really comfortable way to lay and like use one of the side pillows underneath my knees. And man, I slept so good when I fall asleep on the couch, because sometimes like I can't do everything right now. Just let me take a nap. And I fall asleep on the couch. And Starlight won't sleep in my room, so that's the only time I get to sleep with her, because she's not going into the room yet. So where's Jasmine at? Come on, or I'm gonna move on and then come back, and hopefully, like I said, if people have to leave, they just need to email me. I can do it that way. Or I can just refund, I guess. I have to also try to add Venmo on that phone. I was able to do Cash App today, which they said I signed in with my email, and it's like, this email belongs to something else, and now it's going to belong to this. And I'm thinking, it only belongs to this. It's weird. Yeah, I used to have a body pillow, Clorinda, but I always sleep on my back now. Like, I used to do that when I would sleep on my side, but it doesn't feel good to sleep on my side. So sleeping on your side actually isn't great for you. So I just I sleep on my back. I don't even toss and turn or nothing. I just like sleep there all night. And my head pillow, my like neck pillow is like the best. I had another one, and then I was like, my head started hurting. I started getting headaches and stuff. I was like, okay, time for a new one. And I got this one, and man, I like it. It's so comfy. I don't know. Tracy, I live my life blind as long as I, you know. Yeah, but I had SI joint replacement. So I have titanium rods in my hips on both sides to replace the SI joints there. Because I was getting to where I could not walk. And so I'm really glad that I had that done. Because it's made such a difference. I can do so much more now, but I still have my moments. It's not perfect. So I still have my moments. Yeah, sometimes I just kind of fall asleep sitting. So is Jasmine gone? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go to base math, and then if she doesn't show up, I think I didn't tell her to email me. So I guess she could always get a hold of me, email me the questions. I have 2 questions in my email I gotta get to. Also, I still have the raffle tickets. If anybody wants a raffle for the free reading, it's 1 for 10 or 2 for 18. So again, you would do the link tree and then email me to let me know how many tickets and that you got tickets, because I need to write a list, but I like to have it's in my email because sometimes I'm walking around and I can't get to a list. I've got to write out a list that I need emails from you guys saying that you got the ticket so that I can find it and do it. So I guess I could just refund her, and if she wants her question, she can always just get back to me, because I forgot to tell people to email me. If you like leave or fall asleep or something. I don't know yet. I'm kind of leaning towards like April 17th for some reason. Like that number just popped in my head that day. So for some reason, 17's been like a thing for a while now, which is weird because that's Starlight's birthday too. But I don't know. Like my head just, because I was like, when am I gonna do this till? And I kind of just like got April 17th. So I think April 17th is when I'll cut the drawing off. No, it's a raffle ticket, Laura. Raffle ticket for a free reading. I made a video about it. Okay. Well, base, you're next, because it was just Jasmine and then base, and I don't know where Jasmine is, so I'll have to go find her stuff. I made a video about it, Laura's raffle tickets. Yep. It's for a free reading, or 2 free reading. There's going to be 2 drawings. There's going to be for a 20-minute and a 30-minute reading. And I always go over time. So, yes, the other day somebody got a 20-minute reading. She's an old friend, and it ended up going like 40 minutes or something. So, yeah, I'm a total grifter. And I didn't have her pay me. So, but yeah, I'm a grifter. For fucking sake. Stupid. Okay. Make sure base the base man's woman that you fast forward so that you can catch up. Okay, because whenever you go out to pay, it puts you behind. So when you come back in the live, you gotta fast forward, like pull the little red toggle at the end to catch up. So yeah, I got them there on the screen. So that means you're not caught up. So wait, you gotta get caught up here. Um Base, what's your connection to like Florida area? Elvira, for a reading, or I think I owe you a question still. I know, I'm just saying make sure that you fast forward the toggle because it puts people behind and then, yeah. Yeah, Elvira, thank you. Is it for a question or did you just send it out of the goodness of your heart? If so, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure I still have a question to get. I have 2 questions that I need to get to in my email, and I haven't been able to sit down and do it, but I'm going to do it the next couple days. Yeah, I can ask her. I can do a question tonight if you want. But then that's going to be it. I'm going to close it cuz I'm tired. Okay, none. But well, I keep seeing Florida for you, so I don't know, or the Florida area for some reason. So no, I can answer the email question when I'm just saying I like get sidetracked and fall behind. um November kind of highlights for a potential move for you. So I think eventually you will. It's just you have to start putting your plans in motion and doing different things to go in that direction. Manifesting is going to help you on this as well as, putting money aside and things like that. But I feel like, I'm making different changes that need to be made for you to make that move because although we can manifest things, we still kind of have to put some things into motion, right? But November really highlights for me as like big changes in the possible move. But yeah, they give me boxes, so I definitely feel like you're gonna move. And do you live like far away from Florida? I don't know why I'm getting Florida. I want you to hang on to like Florida or that side of the world for some reason. Um, because that's kind of coming in. It's like Florida, Carolinas kind of area is what's coming in. Um, Oh, Elvira, no problem. Whatever you want to do. I can do it through email or I can do it here. I'm going to do email in the next couple days. Um, yeah, I think I remember that about you, but I still think you're going to be able to, get what you need to, excuse you, do what you need to do to get to where you need to go. You remember that, our mind is pretty powerful. If we want something, we have to be strong in the mind to get to it. Like it's not going to just poof happen all on its own. So, I don't know why I'm getting that side of the world, but I definitely feel like even somehow, some way, you've got to put forth the effort to and do certain things that you need to do to go in that direction. But I feel like you will. Um, okay, well, wherever you want to move to, I'm just telling you that's what they're showing me is that side of the world, like Florida, Carolinas. Like it definitely feels like it's by water. So we kind of go where we're led and we're pulled to. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. So, you always have free will to go another direction, but that is an area I want you to just hang on to. Okay. Um but I definitely feel like there's a move and you'll get there. Um how old is your son and where's 22 coming in? Is that the year 2022 or something happened? Is it an age 22? What? Uh-huh. Yeah. I hear you. Yep. Yeah. What? Okay, but what happened in 2022 or at age 22? Because there's a reference to 22 coming in it. So that's my question. I'm not thinking that was his age. I'm just saying. I think a big part of his path is to help take care of you right now. I think down the line, it's one of those things when you're not looking for it, it finds you, right? That's fine. I just ask him if anything significant happened at age 22 or in the year 2022 because 22 is popping out to me. If it doesn't make sense now, just hang on to it. Could be the 22nd. I don't know. Just hang on to it, okay? Just hang on to anything I give you that doesn't make sense right now, especially with this intuitive guidance stuff. So, I feel like a big part is for him to help take care of you right now. And I think eventually, when you're at a more stable place or when he feels like it, because that's part of his path. That's part of the contract that you two made together, was for him to kind of take care of you. I think the other stuff will come in the divine timing when he's not looking for it. Because I see long-haired, um, dark female, long dark-haired female, long-haired dark female. That sounds weird. And she might be kind of ethnic. She looks like she's kind of short too. So it's possible that that will come. I'm getting 38, so maybe by age 38 or 38 is popping out to me that something significant would happen with that. As far as money, I don't know why. I don't know if he's good with money or with numbers or anything like that because I'm getting a reference to like investing. I don't or numbers or something of that sort as well. Uh, so or something he can do like kind of on his own, right? That's kind of coming in. Because there's lots of side hustles and things that men do, uh, or mostly men. Women do it too, but you see a lot of men like invest and do online things and do all that kind of stuff and make good money doing it. So that might be something he could research and get into. I don't know if he's good at numbers or he likes numbers, but I'm kind of getting that type of vibe. Um, he's been lately what? Good night, Clorinda. Careful, Laura. Apparently, they're eating mermaids now. But he has been lately what? Investing? Okay. Yeah, I thought so. So as long as he like learns how to do that and stuff, like I feel like, there's lots of ways to teach you out there to do it as long as he's learning and kind of playing around with it. I think he'll learn how to do it and get pretty good at it. So 38 highlights for me for things really taking a shift, especially in the love department. When he's not looking for it, that's when it'll find him. And when he's out and about more and when you're kind of more taken care of, to where he can kind of like, distance himself a little bit because I think he really worries about you a lot and he really wants to take care of you and you kind of come first, which is really important. So you're lucky to have that. Um, and then, when the time is right, he's gonna get started a little late in life, but he'll be okay. 38 and 42 kind of pop in for ages of significant things. But I think the investing and the numbers and all that kind of like stuff will go well for him. That's why I'm picking it up. So He's gonna be okay. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's very kind, and he loves his mom, and that's important. So he'll get it. It's just one of those things where it's like focus on your life, what you're doing, and all of that, and the rest will kind of fall into place when it's meant to. I keep getting like a Marie or Maria too with for some reason. Just staying on to it, but I don't know. Sometimes it can be first or middle, but I kind of get that name kind of floating around the female. But I kind of keep seeing her like turn her head. She's got really long hair. I don't know. She's short. I don't know why that's significant, but yeah, well, again, it doesn't matter when we're ready. Divine timing when we're not looking for it. There's a reason that he's supposed to be with you right now and where he's at right now. And sometimes we have to understand too when it comes to divine timing, that person we're supposed to meet isn't ready yet. So that's why we have to wait. Oh, is she alive or on the other side? I mean, it could also connect to the woman I'm seeing though, because I still want you to hang on to it. So I wanted to connect it to anyways. Mm. But he's gonna be okay. Everything in divine timing and the right timing. Because that person also has to be ready and the universe has to bring you together. It has to be a vibration thing. You have to match vibrationally. The investing thing is there first. So, well, it could also be a name connected to the girl he's gonna meet too. I would just hang on to it. Um, I feel like he needs to get stable financially and all of that and on his path in that way and start, gaining momentum with his career and what he wants to do and all of this before he meets the girl because you have to have something to give the girl, right? So, yeah, it is mine. I mean, my middle name's Marie, so it is a common name. But I mean, it could have multiple meanings, so I understand. Um, you'll get there. Okay. Put it out into the universe and do what you need to do. Start making changes to move in that direction. But November really highlights this year for you. Possible move. So, okay. But once he starts doing the investing and growing and all that, again, 38 and 42 stick out, but you got to have something to offer the girl. So that career and that money is going to come first. The rest is going to follow. It's just not time yet, but it will be eventually. But right now, you need the help. So, yeah, I think he could have I specifically get a little boy that kinda looks like her, like, so I think she's, like, Latina or something, or she's definitely ethnic. Um, but I definitely get one, there could be more, but definitely one. But again, 38 and 42 seem to be highlighted ages. I guess Jasmine left, huh? I'm gonna have to refund her, I guess. Uh, I sometimes people just know to email me and sometimes they don't, so. Hey, Trixie. He will. It's just part of his life is supposed to kind of help take care of you right now, and this is where he needs to be right now. The rest will fall into place when it's supposed to. You know. Always happens when we least expect it, and we're not looking for it, and we're just kind of going along. So let go and let flow, because the more you push it, the more you want it, the more you kind of actually block it. And it does the opposite, you know? Yeah. He'll get there. Like I said, those ages highlight pretty strong for significant things. So he loves his mama, and that's important. So yeah. Maybe after you guys move too. It might be like you need to move, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Trixie. I appreciate that. I wish I knew how to make a sound on here. Let me see. Nope. I need like a I need to find like a clapping sound or something to uh dang it. There's no clapping sound. Very sweet of you, Trixie. Thanks. I wish I could do like a woo woo or something. Yeah, like a boom or a clap or something like that. Um, you're welcome. But I need to see where I can get like a free sound effect. I think I can add it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this streaming thing. I like it because of the link tree. I feel like it makes it easy, and I like it. The chat shows up on the side. But it's gonna be hard to keep this and StreamYards. But I like to record on StreamYards more, so it's kind of like I like them both. But this one's cheaper. But I don't really want to go to StreamYards. All right. Elvira. Right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just tired. Oh, it's 12:40. I like am barely like awake right now all of a sudden. But I'll probably do the plan is to do yeah, maybe a mic drop sound. The plan is to do like like TikTok tomorrow, and then Sunday I might come back here. I don't know. I have to work a lot this weekend, so I'm doing the best I can. So I still have to take Neptune for his beak thing tomorrow. So that's a whole and turns into like 3-4 hours of stuff. Hopefully I don't get lost because I have no phone to tell me how to get there. And you would think I would know by now, but I don't. Well, Elvira, I want to remind you of something. When something's meant to happen and work out, it will. And if you feel like you blew it with him, then you didn't need to be with him in the first place. Because when people are meant to be together, they're together. And this shouldn't be like walking on eggshells or worried you said the wrong thing or did the wrong thing or any of that. I just don't think he's the right guy. I feel like it's rejection is protection and redirection. And that's hard when you care for someone. But, goat level. Yep. Pretty soon I'm gonna be showing the goats again. It's got some yard work to do. Um and it's never really good to be like with a coworker, or a friend and kind of mess it up. I feel like there's something better down the line for you. I just don't feel like this. They're giving me red flags. Like I don't know if there's red flags that you're ignoring or they're just telling me like it's a red flag the way he acts. I don't know. I just feel like he was interested, he'd show you. You know what I mean? Like instead of pushing it, like things just happen naturally when they're meant to and when somebody really likes you, that kind of thing. Next year's highlights for someone better around the corner for you, possibly, but you got to not look for it. Um, and things can change, but that's what they're showing me. But I just don't think he's the guy. I feel like if he was, it would have already kind of happened. I feel like you're kind of like trying to force something that's not meant to be, if that makes sense. Rejection is protection and redirection. Yeah, that's crazy. Goat level. Woo. Became a sponsor. Stream Elements. Why does that sound familiar? Good night. Yeah, you're welcome. I just think, I mean, I hate to give you that kind of news. It's hard when you like somebody. I get it, but I just feel like if he cared for in the same way, like you would know it, and instead it feels like it's like, I don't know. I just get like this, like distance or pulling away, or I don't know. But if he really cared, he wouldn't do that, right? So, I just heard not serious. So I don't know if he's like a not serious person or it's not. If it was anything, it wouldn't be serious. But again, I feel like next year kind of highlights for you to meet somebody. There's a highlight to April, I think. I'm pretty sure it's next year. They taking me to next year, 2026. Yeah, as a possibility, depending on your life choices and all of that, right? It's really hard to like predict when someone's going to meet somebody or anything like that because there's a lot of free will choices involved, but a lot of those things tend to lately happen. So, yeah, it does, but don't look for it. Just focus on yourself, focus on your work, go along with your life, and when you're least expecting it, that's when it's going to come up. But it has to be one of those things where you're just like going with the flow, you know? Because whenever we're looking for it, we don't find it. It's when we're not looking for it that we find it. Yeah, well, you already have an older kid, Laura. I was gonna say wait till they're 20. You're welcome, Elvira. If you want to ask another question, then in your email you can do that and I'll answer that one if you want. If not, thank you for that donation. Sorry, I've been meaning to get to that question for like days already. Something keeps coming up. No, I was doing personal questions. But that was my last one. I'm like falling asleep now. Oh, no problem, Elvira. I always love this name because it always reminds me of like the show Elvira. My mom swears she met her a long time ago. Like she's really short and blonde. Like she waited on her. But I always loved that show. And then I had somebody that gave me the cutest rats when I lived in California, and her name was Elvira too. So I always think about that whenever I see your name. And you'll probably get that a lot, huh? I think I almost actually named Starlight that. Yeah. I was playing with that name. That one and like I was trying to go like Egyptian kind of. So like Cleopatra or um I can't remember. I was playing with another name, but I think Elvira was one that I was playing with. I do have the best people. They're awesome for sure. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know they had like an Elvira doll. Dude, I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it to like take care of everybody right away. I'll probably end up falling asleep on the couch. It's ridiculous. I might have to try to see how to add the Venmo thing to that phone my mom gave me, because I don't have it on. I mean, I had it on my old phone. I don't have anything. Yeah, we always have a blast. Just watch for my pickle t-shirt, my glitter pickle t-shirt, my glitter pickle merch. Just fuck it and get a glitter pickle. Something. Yeah. Again, don't forget that the what are they called? The raffle tickets. Freaking see, I'm so tired. The raffle tickets are on sale till probably the April 17th. I'm guessing that's the number Spirit gave me. So April 17th, they're gonna be on sale till then. I already have I already have a Vibe Tribe shirt. I have a Vibe with the Tribe shirt already. You have to go through the stuff, but some of the shirts I had to take off there because I had to fit the astrology ones. No, I don't have a phone. My phone died. Like it just quit working. It wouldn't show the screen anymore. I took it to Cricket. They tried to fix it. They couldn't fix it, but it's still under warranty, so I have to wait for a new one. I have my mom's phone, but like her old phone, but I have not. I'm having a hard time hooking anything up because nothing's saved in it, and I don't want to reset it. So for some reason, none of my I always use the same like passwords, or for some reason none of them are working. I'm just like, what the heck? Yeah, so I don't diagnose. I get things that like for you to check and whatnot, or ways to take care of yourself, but I definitely don't diagnose and tell you if like you're gonna get that. Like that's something I don't do. I don't feel like it's ethical. Someone asked me the other day like how long they were gonna live. Like I won't answer unethical questions in that way, because yeah. And unless Spirit gives me something for sure, I let them kind of tell me what I'm allowed to tell people and what I'm not. So yeah, it says announcement raffle tickets on it, and I think it was like a few days ago. But it's for first prize is 30-minute reading and second prize is 20-minute reading. And we would set that up whenever it worked for whoever once they get their name pulled. We just have them email me, and then we, figure out a good day and time and all that. Did I say hey to you already, Shauna? Sorry, I'm like half asleep. I'm just saying I have a Vibe Tribe shirt. I don't know. I also made a post. I made a post on the community page, and I made a post on the group too. So, I don't know. But it's 1 ticket for 10 and 2 for 18 because the readings are, a higher valued. Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, someone asked me that, and I was like, I'm not going to tell you that. Like, that's not ethical. Any psychic tries to tell you that, run for the hills. Also, I will never email you guys. Message you in any way, shape, or form, asking you to get a reading with me and telling you to get a reading with me. Lately, that's been happening a lot. People are almost getting scammed because it's happening on TikTok. And this lady went off on me. I was like, I'm still confused by this email. I don't understand what the heck she was saying. Hold on. I'll tell you what she said because I don't want to get this wrong. Okay, so she forwarded me a thing saying that she forwarded me a thing. It was like a forwarding thing that said $110 to somebody. That's not me. And I said, I was asking about it because I didn't understand why I was getting the forward, and I said, remember that if you're paying someone that says they're me, they're not, you're not going through this. It's everything. That's why I've made everything through the website to schedule on, because I don't want people getting scammed. So the only way is to come to me and schedule. I'll never message anybody and be like, hey, get a reading for this amount, right? And she's like, thanks, someone's pretending to be you on TikTok. And I was like, and she's like, just so you know, almost 9,000 people think it's you. Notice the extra H Otter Sleuth. And I was like, yeah, there's a pinned video on my channel. I was like, I have 39K people, need to be vigilant and check the profiles and know that real mediums don't find you, you find them. That's the way it should always be. They do this to everyone, other readers and people. It's important to check the profile and know that we don't talk that way or message. I'm aware it's been that way for a couple of years, and there's a pinned video on my account. That's what I said. Then she said, damn, I'm not accusing you of anything. I was just trying to be helpful. My bad. So please explain to me why my reply deserved that. I was like, what? All right, good night. Want to come paint mine? I got to finish mine, Oh, and congrats on the new house. I didn't even know. Oh, shoot. Crap. Why is it saying that? No, don't do that. So, yeah, tell me why, me saying that to her deserves that kind of reply. I'm so good. I was like, what? I was just explaining to you, we don't message you guys, and, this has been happening for a couple years now, and that's why I made a video, and, it's a pinned, there's a pinned video on my TikTok. I had a friend, she kept telling me, she was like, the one that I just gave a reading to that I went over on, she was like, I can't send this money to Cash App. And she's messaging me. I'm like, what's going on? I thought it was for a question, right? And I'm like, no, girl, you wouldn't send it through Cash App. I'm like, you would go to my website, and I sent it to her. And she almost got scammed because it wouldn't, thank God, it wouldn't let her send the money through Cash App, and she thought it was on her, her problem. And she tried to send it PayPal, and it wouldn't let her do it. She thought it was her problem. I'm like, she's like, because I told her what my amount was and what the lady was asking for, and I said, no, that's not what I said. And so she sent me a screenshot of the person trying to get her to get a reading and saying they were me, and I was like, oh no, girl. I was like, that's the wrong page, and that's not me. I never told you that. I was like, I told you have to schedule through the link. And the whole reason you like your Cash App and stuff isn't working is because it's a scam. And they notice that usually. So, yeah, she got saved. And she saved some money too, because that person was, well, they were charging like, what were they trying to get? Like 110 for like 55 minutes or something like that. Yeah, imposter site. But she almost got scammed. And I've had people get scammed where they've had readings with me before, but they're sending the Cash App to a completely another Cash App. I'm not going to change my Cash App. It's always going to be Psychic Sleuth as long as it can be. Like, why would I give you a different Cash App? And I'm always telling people, they're like, did you send me a message? I'm like, go look at the profile. There's other ones out there that has an extra H, or this only has like a small amount of, followers or whatever. But tell me that I deserve that response. Like, be honest. Did I deserve that response? I'm like, what? I accuse you of, like, what are you talking about? I was like, no, I was just telling you, like, how it works, and that's not something that we do. That's it. You would think I, like, bit her head off or something. It's wild and crazy. And, retrograde is whooping my ass. Like, this is the worst retrograde I've ever had. Usually, retrograde does not have this kind of impact on me because I was born during Mercury retrograde, so it usually does not. But wherever it's hitting in my house, which I haven't talked to my astrology friend since old Steven thing, there's some plus Venus retrograde. Like, I just think it's totally screwing me. And now we have the eclipse. Like, I'm not even. Yeah, girl. I don't know. I'm sick of it. Just like I found another video on Tammy's thing about me yesterday. It made me so upset. I'm telling you. People joke about me doing black magic, but they're lucky I haven't went down that road to hexes yet, because I'm headed. I'm just kidding. Don't be making lives about it. Jesus. And some people forget that I just say shit to, like, see who's loyal and who's gonna run and tell him stuff. Not everything I say is serious. And if people watch me, they would know that. So. Oh, I'm with you. I do too. I'm so sick of people. Like, I can see why people turn dark and go the other direction. Like, I could totally see that. I'm like, man, I must have been a black witch in one life, because I can totally see I'm having some dark thoughts and I want to go. I'm like headed that direction. I keep apologizing for certain thoughts. So, yes, I want to crawl under a hole, and I don't like people, and I'm running around like cussing people out in my house, especially my neighbor recently. I don't know that it helps me feel any better. Very thin line. Very thin line. Yes. I'm getting a list. Yeah. And they thought Rad was bad, like Rochelle After Dark. Yeah, they aren't in my thoughts lately. That's how much I've had it with people. She's making herself. Oh, hold on. Well, on the one video I saw yesterday, she's got like 400 views and like 19 comments, and I didn't go watch the comments because if there are any bad ones, I don't like the way it makes me feel, so I can't handle it. So I don't know if they're good or bad comments or not, but the other one got no views, so there's always a reason to go dark. When you're dealing with the shit I'm dealing with, trust me, there's always a reason. um Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would make me have bad thoughts too. Me too. Yep, and he tried to be all sneaky about it. It's like all you had to do was talk to me about it, be cordial, like talk to me about it. Like I'm a very like understanding person. It might have pissed me off for a little bit, but if you don't want to share a fence with me or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to be all shady and secretive about it. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll work with you, just give me some time and don't try to rush and just act like you're doing something shady. You know what I mean? Like I I am a very like easy person like that. I ain't trying to fight with people. Not worth it for me. uh no. I'm just saying. I can see why it exists. I was gonna say dark skinned Elon. It's like, what are you talking about? Uh, yeah, no. They're all gonna crash and burn eventually. Like they're gonna take each other out. Because remember, Pluto and Aquarius is about showing corruption. They had to be in power for the corruption to show. So just wait. They're gonna continue to crash and burn. I think they messed up pretty bad with the signal thing. So no, there was another one, Tracy. There's two of them. So the one that I sent you, I guess you didn't see it in your messenger. The one that I sent you that has like the comment of that guy that I was telling you about that I think is white boy. About talking about all the shit he thinks he knows when he doesn't. Yeah. So that's that comment she posted, and then her comment to that, and it's got like 400 something views, like 19 comments, and then she has the other one that has no comments. Elon, I really think is like a reptilian or some kind of like, I'm sure they have negative star seeds like they do positive ones. Like I think that's where the reptilians come from or something. Or there's another dark, because I know because I saw somebody else say that like he was a star seed because of all the star stuff he's into, like all the galaxy, space stuff. And I really kind of feel that way because usually when you're kind of into that kind of stuff, you can be like starseed. Like starseeds, we love like the sky and stuff, the stars. But I really think he's I want to say reptilians like come from like a different planet or something. I don't know. Um, my foot is hurting. I'm having like, I don't know if it's like plantar pain or whatever. Like your arch hurts, like even to the touch. Yeah, I'm having that right now. Yeah, that crap. But remember, I was like, man, I wish I would have taken a screenshot, but I didn't even read the whole comic because I was like, this is bullshit. So I didn't even read it. But I was like, gonna show it to you. And then she posted it and was like, these are my replies to the comments. Like, no one cares. No one cares. Dracana. That's what, something like that. It's the dragon one. Yeah, so I think that's right. Yeah. Yes, that chi. I don't know if that's what it is. I just know that both of my arches hurt. Like I don't even really have arches. I'm flat-footed, but where my arch is supposed to be hurts even like to the touch. So sometimes it's worse than others. So I've been dealing with that. I'm like, I need to get some better arches or something. Oh, Laura, I'm straddling the dark side right now. No, I think he's a like because there's this lady that I said reads auras, and she says he's a starseed, but it's like a negative one. Like I don't. There's good like there is like a Draco. Remember Draco? We were talking about that, Tracy. That kept coming in the EVP. So because he loves space too much to not be from there. Yeah, Tracy, I do. I'm in the wrong country. I saw a video of all the the guys in other countries. I'm like, I'm the wrong country here. I tried to send it to you, but for some reason I reposted it on my TikTok, but for some reason I can't send. You're not popping up to send it to on my computer. So yes, but it's also a draconians or whatever. Me and Tracy looked it up. There's another species besides there's lots of different species of starseeds, and there's ones that are more negative. You can look it up. What are you doing? No. Yeah. Yeah, you see the video I reposted, Sabrina. You have to go to my repost. That's the last one I did. For some reason, you don't pop up when it's time to send somebody there either. Well, they probably did go black once. Surprised they didn't turn into snake-looking ones. Because remember in the readings, I said a lot of them were reptilians, and now I'm seeing all on TikTok. There's all this talk about reptilians and stuff, and people seeing them. Justice, leave stuff alone, please. Hang on, I need to check what's going on over here. What's going on over there? Ezekiel, what are you doing? Hey, what is that? Where'd the ball come from? I took it out of the bird cage. Hey, get out of there. Hey, baby. Baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. I'm ready to lay down, people. That energy drink didn't do freaking crap to me. It sucks because my house is on hold right now and I want to be done with it already. Yeah. Anyways, I see a lot of people talking about reptilians, they're seeing people's faces change and stuff. All these stories about them now. I'm like, oh, I never heard that before. And I made a comment. Yeah. They're all in the White House right now. So, Pluto and Aquarius is going to uncover all this corruption, but they had to be in power for that to happen. And that's why I used to always kind of question what I was seeing. So that may still change. Who knows? I don't know. Some people say it still can if there's certain things proven. We'll have to just wait and see. But April, significant for health thing with him. So everything has light and dark. Everything has light and dark, So, but we also have to honor the light and dark within ourselves too. There's a yin and yang, So, and that's part of being human too. But I mean, to think I'm serious most of the time when I talk about that kind of stuff, about casting spells, shoot. There are positive spells you can do too. There are spells of the light you can do. I just need some herbs. It's always about intention, right? So, well, April 7th is what somebody said that Simpson said, but I don't know if that's AI or that was a real, because I heard it was AI and it wasn't a real episode, but I don't know. And he's wearing the blue suit and red tie. I don't know if you noticed that. Just saying, April always highlights, and his astrology doesn't look good for his cardiovascular system that month in April. So, I don't know. That's why I think Spirit's been wanting me to put out my predictions in one video, but I haven't done it. There's lots of little slimy reptiles running around. For sure. I need to get more sleep tonight so that I can do more readings tomorrow on TikTok. The reason why I like to do TikTok is because I get more followers on TikTok. There was one time, like, right after Idaho 4, I did super fast readings. I haven't been able to do it like that since. Shit. We're getting ready to have, I can't remember what it is. I'm okay, Mar. Thank you. I can't remember what it is, but we're having an astrological Neptune and Aries, I think. Where's everything going into Aries? I think that's right. That it has never happened in our lifetime. Let me Google it and see. Mona, I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. Everything's always Biden's fault. So stupid. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, I was right. Okay. So it is Neptune entering Aries, and that's the first time since 1861. So see, I kind of know things sometimes. So this week's astrological overview is the meaning of Neptune entering Aries for the first time since 1861. So none of us have ever been through it, just like Pluto and Aquarius. Key planetary aspects for, let's see, why is solar eclipse so powerful? So the major transitions. So Monday, Sun conjuncts Mercury. Tuesday, Mercury retrograde sextile Pluto. Wednesday, Mars square Chiron. Thursday, Venus retrograde re-enters Pisces and Venus conjuncts Neptune. Friday, no major aspects. Saturday, which is, so all that was happening this week. Tomorrow is a solar eclipse and the new moon together. So that's interesting. And Neptune enters Aries on Sunday. So I told you that was coming up. So the astrology coming this week speaks of profound endings and beginnings, completions and initiations. These themes are always highlighted during eclipse season and are given special emphasis with next Sunday's solar eclipse being in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, underscoring the Aries motifs in the planet Neptune, which will enter the sign of the Ram next Sunday, which is in 2 days. The change of signs represents a major shift in the foundational cosmic energies that we work with on a daily basis. It'll be the first time Neptune will be in Aries since its last transit of the sign in 1861 to 1874. I think that was a civil war, but I don't quote me on that. I have to do more research because I'm not good at history. While these two major events appear to support new enterprises, it is important to remember that both Mercury and Venus are retrograde right now. Even more significantly, retrograde shit sucks right now. Both planets will re-enter Pisces this week and also conjoin Neptune before it exits the sign. As Mercury and Venus return to the last of the sign of Zodiac after having dabbled briefly in assertive Aries and energies, the universe is telling us that there's a vital information and gifts we must gather from receptive spiritual Pisces before we fully embark on any new enterprises. And the solar eclipse is crazy. And I go on and on. So, Neptune, the planet of compassion and clarity and dreams, and the creative imagination, spirituality, and mysticism, illusions and fantasies, as Neptune enters fiery Aries. This week, we collectively experience a surge of energy in the areas of our experience. So, the positive potentials are spiritual renewal, inspired action, having the courage to pursue a dream, visionary leaders, the awakening of the spiritual warrior, willingness to fight for an ideal, heroic actions motivated by compassion, altruism, seeing the reality behind the illusion, creative innovations, new developments in film, photography, and virtual reality, new individuals' experiences in metaphysical or paranormal realms. Shadow potentials, tilting at windmills in effectiveness, feeling physically ungrounded, confused, action-based in fantasy or illusion, leaders who are elusive and effective, delusional, or have dementia. Well, yeah, maybe Trump's dementia will get worse. Romanticized aggression, fear of the unknown, escapism, addiction, self-deception, misuse of opioids and other drugs, floods, dangers associated with water events and the oceans. You gotta check your ear out, dude. You need to spray it again. So, putting that out there. Ow! Which, yep, we sure do. And some of that shadow period stuff that I just read. Yep, we got. Yeah, but fightings, war, all that, but like with Neptune, because Neptune, is like the more dreamy planet, illusional planet. It doesn't do well in that sign, I don't think. It's like total opposite. Hey, thank you. You too. Yeah, well. And yes, there was a huge earthquake in, where was it? Not where I said, I think I said Taiwan. This was in a different place. Freaking my brain went. It starts with a T, but it's different. So I don't know if that's what I saw or not. Yeah, because Neptune. So there could be a war on the sea ocean. I don't know, but definitely there could be some flooding, or big waves, things like that. Yeah. Neptune is very water element, but it's also like illusions, delusions, drugs, things like that. Um Thailand. Yes, Thailand. So that's not, I mean, I was getting, that's not what I heard, but I don't know if that goes together. Because it came in like the earthquake, and then I kept getting Taiwan, or I heard it. So I don't know if there's something else to come or what the heck that is. Cuz I think, yeah, I don't know. I think isn't that like kind of an island in the middle of the ocean anyways? I kind of looked it up cuz I don't know where anything is. Not good at geography. But hey Donna, I think I'm going to get around and get off here and lay down. My eyes are like hurting. I don't get to lay down and text you anymore right now unless I can figure out how to get in my messenger. I keeps logging me into like a Facebook I don't have. Gidget, what are you doing? You either stay here or you get down. No, we're not going back and forth. Yeah, I know. Okay? Up, down. Up, down, Gidge. What are you doing? Good night, Leilani. It was good seeing you. I hope you feel better. I have to figure out this whole... Oh, girl. Well, I guess I better get off here then so you can go to sleep. I always tend to do that to you, but it sucks because I can't talk to you when I drive tomorrow, but what else sucks is that I hope I don't get lost because I don't have a map. I might have to write down directions before I go because I usually have my GPS, but I don't have that tomorrow, so I'm like, oh, that's great. You would think, since I've been going there every 6 weeks, 5 weeks, I would have it by now, but for some reason I don't remember. Like, my grandparents used to always have me remember Bakersfield when I lived over there, like from when I was little, right? Learning how to get to places, and it was most like recognizing things around. So I could drive around Bakersfield most places I went all the time and know where I was. Like, no problem. Never really needed a map unless it was somewhere new. Tucson, I cannot get it. Like, I am still so lost. I can't, like, even though I've been someplace multiple times, it's like, oh yeah, I remember how to get here. Oh yeah, that's there. But I still, for some reason, am not picking it up like I did in Bakersfield. Maybe it's the way it's set up, the city. I don't know. But I still cannot, like, remember. So, yeah, I probably have to look at, like, old school whenever you go to, like, MapQuest, right? Yeah, right. Blue, I wish. So, MapQuest, remember how I used to, like, have to write the directions down? Yeah, I'll probably have to do that. For sure. So, I'm going back in time for a minute. Because there's nothing hooked to that phone to, use. I can use it here because I have Wi-Fi, but yeah, that's about it. Well, that's what I'm saying. You know how, like, you used to have to do MapQuest? Like, the same thing. So I'll probably write down the directions. I'm not going to print it. I have to fix my printer. It's, like, no ink, and I haven't fixed it. So, but yeah, I'll write down the directions. Jeez. But I won't be able to go anywhere extra. Like, if I need to, like, I'd have to stay just on that path, like anything on that path if I needed. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Like, how I used to use MapQuest and, like, write it down and print it out. Like, same thing, but with Google or whatever. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to get off here now. I'm tired. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm done. I'm gonzo. I'm not even going to be able to. Like, I need to, like, yeah. I need to put everybody away and, like, feed everybody and all that. And at the same time, I'm just like, I can't do it right now. I need a nap. Then I won't wake up till freaking late. I needed to, like, let out the little critters, but it's too late now. I need to give them extra time. So, anyways, yeah, I gotta go to sleep. So, Gidget just laid in my lap. Gidget, we gotta go to Mimi Town. You gonna go Mimi Town? And you're such a sweet girl. You're such a sweet girl. I know you are. You're such a sweet girl. Oh, I will. I've already rescheduled his appointment 3 times, so I gotta get it done. It's too long right now. Yep, I won't. All right, good night, guys. I'll see some of you tomorrow or whenever I see ya. All right, take care, be safe, and have good luck with the solar eclipse tomorrow. Yeah. I'm hoping that everything's already happened that's gonna happen. I'm trying not to think negative. But last year didn't do me very well. So, okay. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for your love and support. Appreciate you.